Hello everyone, welcome to this bar workout right outside in the trees. It is so pretty out right now. I wanted to bring you guys some fall vibes. So if you have been feeling like you just want to snuggle up with a blanket and not move, this workout is for you. So we're going to take it low impact today, but you're still going to feel the burn, still feel accomplished at the end. And what's better than just doing some leg lifts and crunches? So let's get going. Go ahead and jog it out. We're going to still warm up our bodies a little bit, especially because I'm outside. So you guys can take this into a march if you want to. You can go into a full jog or even into a butt kick here. So always some different variations for if you guys are looking to keep things a little bit lighter, but also knowing yourself. If you need to crank it up, then make sure to do so. Beautiful. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and kick that leg back, pulling those elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. At the same time, you are driving that heel close to your butt here. So into a little hamstring kick, pull those hands back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to sink it down to one side, 2 pulses to one side, then 2 pulses to the other. As I am in the elements of nature, you may see some acorns drop on my head, some leaves, a dog run by, chipmunks. You never know what you're going to get here. Last one. Beautiful. Keep those legs nice and wide here, toes out to the side. We're going to go into a sumo squat pulse. So getting right into it, you guys. Pressing those knees out nice and long, aligning with where your toes are pointing. So take a look down. Make sure that your knees and your toes are facing out to the corners here for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to go into a reach down, and then we're going to bend those knees, go into that squat. Reach down. Good. Bend the knees, squat. So keeping that wide sumo stance here, just pushing out those inner thighs, really trying to feel a little stretch through the knees. There's a dog. Good. Last one. Hold down here. We're going to shift that shoulder down to one side. Good. Bring it back in through center. Switch. Good. Lengthen those legs all the way back out. This time we're going to turn onto one side, so it doesn't matter what leg is back, but I want you guys to feel a stretch through the leg, reach the arms all the way up. Good. We're going to sink down into a lunge pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it right to the center, and then we're going to switch over other side. Pressing those hips forward, reach those arms up, big stretch, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, we're going to get right into it, you guys. Starting at the bottom, we're going to work our way all the way up to the top. So feet are out into a little V shape, and then heels are together. Go ahead and bring your hands in your pockets if you're outside. It's a little chilly. We're going to lift into a releve and drop down. Lift and drop. So your heels aren't going to come very high off the ground. Maybe if you have good range of motion, you can, but just enough to where you feel the calves working. So the back part of the lower half of the leg, and really feeling the calves work. And also at the same time, you want to squeeze your inner thighs together and squeeze your glutes. So we are working booty, a little bit of hamstring, quads, and calves here. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, holding it up to the top, trying to keep the heels close together. We're going to go into little pulses up here. Now, if you want to intensify this, you can always add on weights if you're feeling like you don't feel the burn. If you are feeling the burn, push through it. You got this. Good. Little lifts. Lift, lift, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake those calves out. Woo! We're going to go into a quick stretch here. Toe is up, heel is down. You're just going to sit back onto that opposite leg. The neighbor's dog always comes over because their fence is broken. So my dogs have been freaking out. That's why I keep looking over there. I'm hoping they didn't get out. Switch it over other side. But I think they're pretty secure. I would have already ran. You guys would have seen me go. All right, go ahead and shake that out. We're going to go into that same thing this time. Feet are facing forward, heels together, toes forward. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So this time that turnout is now pulled in. So we're going to focus on really isolating, squeezing through the inner thighs, lifting those heels up as high as possible. Good. I know it's like a little movement and it doesn't feel like a lot, but I'm gonna tell you guys, you're gonna feel this tomorrow. It's really good to work the bottom half of those legs too for 4, 3, stay strong, 2, strong core, shoulders back, hold it up, lift and lower into those pulses. So remembering, just because we're focusing on a smaller muscle group at the bottom doesn't mean we forget about the top. Keep those shoulders up, down, and back. Posture is high, chest is lifted, core is squeezed in. Anyone burning here? Woo, for 4, 3, 2, hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nice job. All right, guys, we're gonna go into a little bit of cardio here. So going onto an angle, you're gonna step one leg back, arms are gonna go out in front. From here, you're gonna pull the knee, drive the hands next to the hips. You can take this a little higher if you wanna go higher, or you can keep it low directly out in front. We're gonna pull that knee up, drive it back down in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're gonna pull, drop, pull, drop. Now with this move, you can go quick here, or if you need to take it a little bit easier, then we go slower. What you're gonna start to feel, upper body working, but you're gonna feel that standing leg glute really fire up here. So try to maintain your posture, your good form. Stay with me here. You can take those arms out if you need to. Keep it a little smaller, but do not give up. Let's speed it up here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Knee drives nice and high. Hands come onto the sides of the hips. Hold that balance. We're gonna kick that leg out, point the toe, lift, drop. Good, now this move, focusing in on that core, that postural alignment, knee is high. If you can, try to keep the leg up nice and high here. If you need to drop it lower to modify, you can. Don't forget about the core here. For 4, yes, 3, 2, hold it all the way up. If you want to add those arms, you can. We're going to go into little lifts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Go ahead and stretch out that heel. So pressing the heel close to your butt, press the hip forward, not the heel. Good, taking one step back, reach those arms up one last time. Good, switching it over, opposite side, getting right into it here. Arms can lift, out in front, on top, or close. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull, pull, pull. Now you can always add on little weights here if you want to add on like 3, 4 pounds, maybe even 2s or 1s, pop cans, water bottles, whatever makes it challenging for you. Just keep moving here. Driving those knees, pulling those hands back. Whew. Nice job, stay with me. Let's pick it up here, 10 seconds. Whew. Feel that standing leg burn. In 3, 2, hold it up, drive that knee up nice and high. You've got this. Squeeze the core and kick. So knee drives. Noticing as I kick, I'm not dropping my knee. Keep the knee up nice and high. Posture is everything here. So that's really what we like to focus on, especially in a bar or Pilates workout, that you're maintaining that strong foundation, that core. Squeeze the glute of that standing leg. Stand up nice and tall out of that hip. For 4, 3, 2, flex that quad. Turn the toe out just slightly. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, heel to butt, pressing that hip forward. Nice job. All right, big step back, pressing those hips forward. You can add in those arms if you want to. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and step it forward. So we just did a little bit of hip flex to the front of the legs. We're gonna work on the booty now. So I'm gonna turn back to the side again. We are gonna sink forward into it. And you almost wanna pretend like there's a railing or a bar in front of you. If you have one at home, you can use it. If not, just like me, you can pretend. All right, so from here, we're going to lift that leg just straight up and straight down. Imagining that there's a bar resting in front of you. Lift and tap. Toe is pointed, leg is nice and long, lifting and lowering. Now it's super crucial, you guys, Even if you've done this move 1,000 times, you have to pay attention to what your body is doing. So squeezing the core in tight, making sure that you're not elevating too high through the back, causing your back to arch with each lift. You want it to be nice and neutral here for 3, 2, holding it up. Let's go into little pulses here. Really focusing on lengthening all the way through that leg, lifting and lowering here. Woo, stay strong with me. In 4, 3, 2, 1, bending that knee, drive it out. Now this time we can flex that foot if that feels a little bit better for you. So drawing that heel in, holding that balance. This is where it gets really hard on that standing leg. 3, 2, last one, holding it up. We're gonna press that heel up towards the ceiling. Now don't get lazy with your form here, so letting that leg drop. Keep the heel up nice and high, pressing that heel up like you're putting your footprint on the sky or the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy crap, nice job. All right, we're gonna take it into a quad stretch, or what's wrong with me today? A hip stretch. I'm all over the board. Deep breath here. And switching it over, doing both sides, because as you could feel, that standing leg was working too. It is much harder to balance outside because there's all these things going on around you, I swear. Sit low. All right, guys, what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So same positioning, leaning forward, using all of that weight on that front leg. That back leg should be nice and light. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift, tap. So you really have to think here. You can't just let your body go on autopilot. So as you're doing this, I want you to focus. Where's the attention? Standing glute, that back, ooh, that glute of that lifting leg, because that one should already be burning since it was just holding your body up. And you're gonna start to really feel this if you engage properly. If you start to feel this in your lower back, little less height, little more lengthening through that toe all the way down. Lean forward, lifting and lowering. Good, we're gonna go into pulses in 3, 2, holding it up. Oh, these trees are so freaking pretty. Lift and lower. Pulses. Oh gosh, guys, I might have to take a break on the side. It is burning. Lift and lower, come on for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna bend that heel. Yep, my standing leg is starting. Whew. Okay, so bend the heel in, press back out. So we are coaches, but we are not perfect. We are doing this right with you. So anytime you see a YouTuber on fitness and they're just like, just cruising through the moves, no problem. It's probably because they took breaks and they just have really good video editors. Woo, and that standing leg should just be fire right now. Lifting that leg, heel up in 3, 2, presses up towards that ceiling. We are almost done here. Heel is lifting, keep that heel close to your glute. 3, 2, and 1. It was way more rough on this side. I'm starting to wonder, did I do the same leg twice? Hopefully I did not. Good, let's take one leg up and over. We have done that in class before at Ohana where we totally screwed up and did the same leg twice. It happens. Let's hope you guys didn't at home. If you did, press pause and do the same thing on the other side. All right, guys, we're gonna go knees out wide here. So as I told you guys before, we're working our way up the body. So working in to our upper half of our torso. So a little bit of quad and then side obliques. Sinking down low into that sumo squat as I prepared you with in the warm up. Sink down, hold here. We're gonna drop down into little pulses. We're gonna go through a series of heel lifts. And because we just did all of that work, the legs are probably going to shake involuntarily. That's okay. You are not weak. That is what this workout is. It's like shaky shakerson. It just happens. Just be okay with it. We're gonna lift that right heel. So right heel is lifted, dropping down and up. And yes, feel that shake. Core is still engaged. Posture, focus. 3, 2, switch. Stay strong and stay with me, you guys. If I'm doing this and I'm on camera right in front of you, you can do it too. Right at home in 3, 2, 1. Both heels lift, hold, focus. Stay with me. We're gonna go into little pulses. They don't have to be very big. Little micro movements. Woo! Thighs should be shaking. In 3, holding it down. 2, 1, drop those heels, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. I told you you'd feel accomplished after this. It started so innocent, didn't it? Get lower, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Stretch it out. Beautiful job. Shake those legs out. Side obliques. So moving in. We're gonna go out into that wider stance here. Then we're gonna lean over to one side. I don't care what side it is, but whatever leg is free, that arm we are going to lift and then we're gonna tap down. So we're gonna squeeze and tap. Squeeze and tap. Go ahead and begin. Now with this, as you squeeze that oblique, you wanna make sure that that knee goes outward. So it's not going in front here. We're not working the front, we wanna work the side. Squeeze and lift. That arm can reach all the way out, or you can keep it a little closer. Because my mic is on one side, I have to go a little shorter range of motion. But I swear I'm not cheating. In 3, 2, we're gonna hold it up. Woo. Go into little pulses here. Knee lifts and drives. For 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Right into it, other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive it up, tap down. Knee lifts, pressing outward. Remember, it's not going forward, it's going out to the side. Imagine you're in a toaster, Aaron's favorite analogy, and you squeeze that knee all the way up to that elbow. Try to be really fluid with this, not slamming that leg down, focusing on that side crunch. I was cold when I started this, not so much. Last one, holding it up, go into little squeezes. Come on, stay with me. In 3, 2, 1, good. We're gonna rotate out side to side. Great job, you guys. We have 2 more moves left, and then we are out of here. Can you believe it? That quick already, I know. All right, guys, getting back into that squat position. This time, really tuck those hips under, sinking down. Hands are gonna come up next to your head. Surrender position. From here, we're gonna drop down to one side, lift back up. Dropping down, lift up. Go ahead and begin. Now with this, you don't wanna shift those hips each time. So check in with your lower body, focus on the squeeze and the extension of that side oblique. Good. Staying strong. 3, 2, can we get a little lower? 1, hands back behind the head, dropping just the elbow, little pulses. Woo, my legs are shaking. In 3, 2, 1, shaking it out. Whew. All right, we just have one other side to do. One move at the end, we are done. Here we go. Hands back in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, lift back up. These moves seem so simple, but they're actually really great functionally for your body too. Think about all the times that you're grabbing and picking something up off the ground. You're grabbing your groceries. I know you don't literally look like this while you're doing it, but it's helping strengthen those muscles. That way you're less likely to get injured. And that's really why we do this, you guys. It's not just about the weight loss or the looks. It is about how you feel and preventing anything from setting you back. 3, 2, 1, hands back behind you, little drops. Keeping that core in nice and tight. Get lower, I know those quads are shaking. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, woo. One last final move, which will help loosen out those legs. Go ahead and shake them out. We are gonna go, there's a 4-wheeler, sorry about that. So we're gonna go into those hamstring kicks that we did in the beginning. We're gonna pull those shoulders back. We're going 2 up and then 2 knees. 2 pulls, then 2 knees, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So pull back, then 2 knees, up 2. So it's pull for 2, knee drive for 2. So like you're pulling something back the whole time. I want you guys to think about imagining if there's a band in front of you. So actually activating through those lats, feeling that upper body work here too. Knees, knees. If you get confused, your brain's like, what is happening? Sometimes that helps to do 4 and 4 instead of 2 and 2. So you could go 4, 3, 2, 1, then knee drive, 4. Now finish out this workout, come on. You wanted to feel that shift. You wanted to feel that mental change. So you have to work for it. Pulling yourself out of that state of wanting to just lay around. You're gonna feel so productive after this. Come on, let's go for 4, 3, 2, last 1, rest. Woo, just sidestep. Catching that breath. Always starting to shift your mindset at the end here towards something positive. Not worrying about the to-do list right now. Give me 2 more minutes of your time. Focusing in on how you feel right now for pressing play and not giving up. Last one, good. We're gonna take those legs out. No squat this time, just a roll forward. Head stays above the heart, nice flat back. Maybe you shift to one side and then to the other. Always feeling proud of yourself, whatever you show up, no matter how good or bad you want to identify your workout as. Go ahead and roll it back up. Heel lifts, grabbing on. It's not just about what you look like, you guys, because no matter how much your image changes on the outside, if what's inside doesn't change, then nothing will. I saw this quote the other day. It says, let's see if I can remember it. In order for the mirror to change, what's standing in front of it must change first. Something like that. I'll get you the actual, I'll put it on the bottom. It was something like that along the lines of, if you don't change who's looking in the mirror first, then how are you ever going to change the way that you look at yourself? Because body dysmorphia is a real thing, right? Some of you guys may have lost a lot of weight, or maybe you're on your weight loss journey, or maybe you're somebody like me that just, you guys work out because if you didn't, you might lose your head. And when you're doing this type of work, it is so important to really channel in why you're doing it and take a look at yourself and think about the things that you're proud of yourself for, not just the things that you're lacking. If you do that, you will constantly be in a state of lack. Interlace those fingers behind your back, open up the chest. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're always looking at the things that you do not have, you will miss out on the things that are right in front of you. And sometimes it takes that shift mentally first in order to see it. So hopefully today is a little bit of a wake-up call for you guys. Go ahead and release those hands out in front of you, and remembering that you guys have control over your mind. No matter how much we feel like we don't, we have a conscious choice. Today, you made the right one by showing up here. Finishing off with 2 deep breaths in. Inhale, exhale out. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale out. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I hope you all had an amazing workout and enjoyed the scenery. Have a great day.